Cricket, a sport synonymous with lush green outfields and elegant batsmanship, found an unlikely home in the dusty maidans of India. Introduced by British colonialists in the 19th century, it was initially confined to elite clubs and schools. But the game's allure transcended social barriers. Indians, with their inherent love for sport, embraced cricket with open arms. The early years were marked by a thirst to learn and adapt. Indians took to this gentleman's game with surprising zeal, quickly mastering its intricacies. Talented players emerged, showcasing their skills on improvised pitches across the country. The colonial backdrop added a complex layer to this burgeoning love affair. Cricket, for some, became a subtle act of defiance, a way to challenge the British at their own game. Every victory, every display of skill, was a small victory against the prevailing social order. By the early 20th century, cricket in India was no longer just a pastime. It had evolved into a symbol of national aspiration, a unifying force in a nation yearning for identity. The year 1934 marked a watershed moment in Indian cricket history. The Ranji Trophy, named after the legendary cricketer Maharaja Bhupinder Singh of Patiala, also known as Ranji, was born. This prestigious tournament provided a platform for domestic teams to compete, fostering a culture of competitive cricket across the country. The Ranji Trophy became a breeding ground for talent. Players from diverse backgrounds, united by their love for the game, competed fiercely, pushing each other to hone their skills. It was a melting pot of talent, a testament to the pan-Indian appeal of cricket. This tournament was more than just a competition. It was a symbol of unity. It brought together players and fans from every corner of the country, transcending regional and linguistic barriers. The Ranji Trophy instilled a sense of pride and purpose, laying the foundation for India's future triumphs on the world stage. With the Ranji Trophy, Indian cricket had found its footing. The stage was set for the nation to dream of bigger things, to challenge the established order of the cricketing world. The year was 1932, a year that would forever be remembered in the annals of Indian cricket history. India embarked on its maiden voyage into the world of Test cricket, facing the mighty English on their home turf at Lord's, the hallowed ground of cricket. This was not just a game, it was a statement, a declaration of intent from a nation finding its voice. It was a moment etched in history, a young nation daring to dream on the biggest stage. The hopes and aspirations of millions were pinned on the shoulders of these young cricketers, who were more than just sportsmen. They were symbols of a burgeoning national pride. The Indian team, led by C.K. Nayudu, a charismatic all-rounder, may have lacked experience, but they made up for it with their unwavering spirit and passion. Nayudu, with his leadership and skill, inspired his team to believe in themselves, to fight against the odds. They faced a formidable English side, led by the legendary Douglas Jardine, known for his ruthless approach to the game. Jardine's team was seasoned and skilled, a true test for the fledgling Indian side. While India lost the match, their performance was marked by moments of individual brilliance. Players like Mohammad Nisar and Amar Singh showcased their talent, leaving an indelible mark on the cricketing world. It announced their arrival on the international stage, signaling the beginning of a journey filled with challenges, triumphs, and unforgettable memories. The camaraderie and sportsmanship displayed by the Indian team won them many admirers. The defeat at Lord's was not a setback. It was a valuable lesson. It was a baptism by fire, a trial that would forge the character of Indian cricket. It exposed the young Indian team to the demands of Test cricket, the importance of temperament, technique, and strategy. They learned that cricket was as much a mental game as it was a physical one. It fueled their desire to learn, to improve, to one day stand as equals among the cricketing elite. This was just the beginning, the first step in a long and illustrious journey that would see India rise to become a powerhouse in the world of cricket. Section 4. Post-Independence Promise. The green shoots of success. The dawn of independence in 1947 brought a renewed sense of optimism and purpose to Indian cricket. The country, having just broken free from the chains of colonial rule, was eager to establish its identity on the global stage, and cricket became a significant part of this journey. Freed from the shackles of colonialism, the sport flourished, reflecting the aspirations of a young nation eager to make its mark on the world. Cricket was more than just a game. It was a symbol of national pride and unity, a way for India to showcase its talent and resilience. The 1950s and 60s witnessed the emergence of some of India's finest cricketers. These decades were a golden era, where the seeds of future success were sown. The players of this time laid the foundation for what would become a cricketing powerhouse. Vijay Hazare, with his elegant stroke play, became a symbol of India's post-independence spirit. His performances on the field were a source of inspiration for many young cricketers who dreamed of representing their country. Vinoo Mankad, a genuine all-rounder, and Pankaj Roy, a technically sound opener, formed the bedrock of a team finding its feet in the international arena. Their contributions were invaluable, providing stability and skill that the team desperately needed. This era was marked by moments of individual brilliance and hard-fought victories, most notably against England and Australia. These matches were more than just games. They were battles that tested the mettle and spirit of the Indian team. The wins were celebrated with unparalleled joy, a testament to the special place cricket held in the hearts of millions. However, consistency remained elusive. The team's victories brought hope and joy, but the lack of regular success was a constant reminder of the challenges ahead. The Indian team, while capable of brilliance, often faltered on crucial occasions. The inconsistency was a source of frustration for both players and fans, who longed for a period of sustained success. The search for a defining moment, a victory that would capture the imagination of a nation and announce its arrival as a cricketing powerhouse, continued. The journey was arduous, filled with highs and lows, but the dream of becoming a dominant force in world cricket kept the team and its supporters hopeful and determined. Section 5, 1983. A date etched in gold. June 25, 1983. This date is etched in the annals of Indian sporting history. It marks a day when the impossible was made possible. A day that would forever change the landscape of cricket in India. It was the day a group of unheralded Indian cricketers, led by the charismatic all-rounder Kapil Dev, achieved the unthinkable. They won the Cricket World Cup. Against all odds, they rose to the occasion, showcasing a blend of skill, determination, and sheer willpower. The 1983 World Cup campaign was a fairy tale. It was a journey filled with highs and lows, moments of brilliance, and instances of sheer grit. The Indian team, often considered the underdogs, played with a spirit that was both inspiring and infectious. India, considered underdogs, defied all odds, upsetting formidable opponents like West Indies and Australia with their spirited brand of cricket. Each match was a testament to their growing confidence and unyielding resolve. Kapil Dev's men played with fearlessness and an unyielding belief in their abilities. Their journey was not just about winning matches, but about proving to themselves and the world that they belonged on the grandest stage of them all. The victory sent shockwaves across the cricketing world. It was a moment of pride, not just for the players, but for every Indian who had ever dreamt of such a day. It shattered the myth of invincibility surrounding the mighty West Indies team, who were the undisputed kings of cricket at the time. The Indian team's triumph was a clear message that no team, no matter how dominant, was unbeatable. More importantly, it ignited a passion for cricket in India that had never been witnessed before. Streets, parks, and open spaces across the country were filled with children imitating their heroes, dreaming of one day lifting the trophy themselves. The 1983 World Cup triumph was a watershed moment. not just for Indian cricket, but for Indian sport as a whole. It was a victory that transcended the boundaries of the cricket field, touching the hearts and minds of millions. It instilled a sense of belief that even the most improbable dreams could be achieved with hard work, dedication, and unwavering self-belief. The legacy of that victory continues to inspire generations of cricketers and sports enthusiasts, reminding them that with passion and perseverance, anything is possible.